What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Entre Mike, where the Entre is short for entrepreneur. I got me today with my boy Nate at Truckstop. We're about to go over the Truckstop load board. They got 4 new features that have came out recently, and we want to keep you guys updated, as well as give you guys tricks and tips on how to navigate the Truckstop load board efficiently. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure you like the video, comment, and subscribe. All right. What's up, Nate? What's going on, my man?
What's up, Entre Mike? How you doing, man?
Doing all right.
Awesome. Well, hey, once again, appreciate you bringing me on. We're always trying to, listen to customers, and we do feel like these 4 tools, as you mentioned, are definitely a step in the right direction, and we're nowhere near done yet. But what we are going to do is just kind of go through those and show what that looks like in real time. So that way, if you have any questions, Mike, you can ask me, or you can call Truckstop, whatever you want to do there. But let's go into the first one. I'm really excited about this. We
Yes,
we
sir.
get told time and time again how many clicks it takes to do anything, and time is money. We understand that. So what we've actually done, I have a Houston, Texas to Miami, Florida search pulled up right here with 125-mile deadhead radius. And of course, right, you're going to get covered there. But what about backhauls? Well, normally what I have to do is a brand new search, and I gotta switch everything around. And we heard you. We understand, right? You want one button click access. So we made it blue so that it stands out. You can actually swap with one click of a button now. And now instead of Miami to or Houston to Miami, now it's Miami to Houston.
And can I say
So
something with that, Nate? The reason why you
yeah,
probably get so many guys asking that question, especially for new entrants, they're not too sure. Like if I book a load to call, Denver, Colorado, what's my back haul going to look like? And you guys literally made like it a one button search. So now I'm not kind of hanging in the dark when I book a load there. I can get an idea in real time how many loads are coming back to my location in the same day. So that's insane. That's the first time I even thought of somebody having that. So that's a pretty cool, unique request.
yeah, and even if there's one, like in this case, right, there's not very much
Yeah,
on here from Miami to Houston, but we want you to be able to see that one, right?
yeah,
Like you don't want to miss anything.
for sure.
So while you're posting your truck, right, because you're casting that net out from trying to get brokers that way too by posting your truck for availability. Now with one button click, you can see there and back.
Oh yeah. So
Awesome.
which feature do we want to go into next, Nate?
Yeah, so next, I definitely want to show kind of just the restructure a little bit.
Okay.
We did make it a little bit more readable there, and then dive into what that looks like. So let's go ahead. Let's take this mobile Alabama to Houston. I have it just on flatbed for purpose of demonstration, but I do
Okay.
want to point out in real time, you can actually put whatever different equipment type you want. So now these are all filters. This isn't
Nice.
anything that's like burned in. So if I wanted in real time to switch this to van, now I can. If I wanted to add it to my flatbed search, I can do that as well. And it's not going to make you redo everything. It's just going to add. So with that, what we've done is we do have our new authority requirements, which I showed last time, and I know there was a lot of great feedback, so I really appreciate that. But we're
Yeah.
actually taking it a step further. What we're doing is we're allowing brokers to put their authority requirements, even if they don't have our onboarding software, because we understand how important it is to be able to get a hold of that broker right then and there. And it sucks when you're calling 10 to 15 of them and they're just saying, nope, you got to have this. Nope, you got to do this. So what we're doing is, we're committing to this. We know that this is definitely something carriers have been asking for, but now it's something that we can tell brokers, hey, if you want to make sure that you're not wasting your time as well, put your authority requirement in there. So
Yeah.
it's just really trying to help both sides.
No, I get it,
Yep.
man. That's something that I can see just being super stressful on both
Mm-hmm.
sides. So of course, this, in my opinion, just to kind of be honest, there are other load boards, right? We're not going to say any names that post the same brokers, right? So if I'm on this load board instead of that one, and they post them on both load boards, you're kind of getting a step in front by being on Truckstop because you'll know right away if that broker will work with you or not. And the other guys on the other load boards will just kind of keep fishing. So I kind of actually think that this gives them a competitive advantage for guys who are using other load boards instead of Truckstop, especially as a new entrant.
Right. And it's hard enough being a new authority. Why make it
Yeah.
any harder? Right. So, and I mean, you're talking to the guy that was the FMCSA manager for 2 years. So I would,
Yeah.
I talk with those new authorities every day. And a lot of these new tools that we're seeing are due to those conversations. So
Yeah.
yeah, as far as the authority requirements go, right, if I'm a brand new carrier, I'm not going to have to waste my time. I can type in, okay, you know what? I've had my authority for 60 days. And I'm doing this on purpose because I knew that there was only going to be one or two that were going to pop up.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to post your truck and to build those relationships. So load boards will help, right? But it really is. It just goes to show how far you come from being a new authority to building those relationships. Load boards are not meant to run your business; they're meant to grow your business, and it's a tool
Exactly.
that you need until you don't. And I think that's something that a lot of the different load boards, Truckstop included at times, kind of don't see is that these are tools to help. They're not tools just to run. So with that, right, I can click in on here. I've got all of their information, and we know, right, you're going to want to know the deadhead radius first because you want to know how far it is out from where you originally searched from. So this is Pensacola, Florida, 63 miles going to Houston, which is where we were looking. And then from here, I can see if they've put a posted rate.
Yeah.
As a new authority, if they don't have a rate posted, or if you think that's low, you're going to call them. You're going to say, hey, I think this is low. Can you do better? And they're not going to say if they can do better. They're going to say, what will you run it for?
Yeah. What's your rate?
That, what's your rate, right? So with having a rate estimate tool like Truckstop's Rate Insights, this allows you to be able to see in real time where that's at. This is why it's important to not just see a 15-day or a 30-day spot market average, but to be able to see a true spot market average. This is in real time, right? This gets updated every day. The low's 1328, the high is 1947. They're posted rates within that. You're going to now see a 4-week trend. So let's go, a month ago at 1692, and now it's down to 1632. So it hasn't gone down very much, but they're posting for 1400. This will give you the leverage to not get to 1632, but get closer, knowing that this is a lot more in depth than just a 15-day or a 30-day.
Oh yeah.
Right?
And then I also want guys to know. I know one option being on the low board can kind of deteriorate you and think it's not a lot of guys, but you did say that only 16% of guys have actually have the automatic RMIS signed. Not every broker is signed up to it, so there are more options than just this one broker. It's just they may not have opted into the new authority age filter.
Yeah, I think it's important to show this in real time. If I wanted to hop on this right after this call and I, did an anywhere to anywhere search and it showed up
Exactly.
with 200, it's not going to benefit me, right? But
Yeah.
seeing this in real time, knowing it's a live load board, this is why it's so important to, have the live functionalities and be as up to date as possible.
Of
We
course.
definitely don't pull punches. So
Oh yeah. I like it.
yeah, awesome. So as far as like the rate insights go, right, you can actually click in and view more information. And this is kind of where the nerd data tech guy in me takes over a little bit. And I know we talked about this before,
Oh yeah.
Mike, but what you can do is you can not just see, today, you can kind of glimpse into the future. So today is June 11th. But if I wanted to make sure everything was the exact same, right, I've got my equipment type in here as actually it was on FSD. So let's just make sure it's the exact same with a 10,045 pound, 53 feet with the same origin and destination. Let's do Houston here. I can get the same rate insight, right? So on here, you've got the booked estimate 1632, $3.07.
Nice.
If I wanted to, from here, and let's just make sure this is the exact same, 611. Let's do Friday. Let's just take a look into the future. And since this is using machine AI that learns in real time, we're actually able to show, would it be better to run on Friday or would it be better to run today? So it's a booked estimate of 1632 and a confidence level of 8.3. On Friday, it's 8.25, so about the same confidence level, but the booked
Mm-hmm.
estimate's going to drop 1461. So
Mm.
if you want to make a couple extra $100 on average from what we're seeing, you definitely want to, get that locked in today instead of waiting until Friday.
Nice. And I would argue most loads during the week are probably going to be more of an expedited rate, anyways, just because when
Sure.
they take that load, even if it's 200-300 miles, it's not going to deliver till Monday. So,
Yep. Very, very true. And then if you want to see the lane trend all the way through from June 2022 to 2025, we'll provide that for you as well, so you can see any peaks and valleys, any
perfect.
steep drop-offs. For those that do have Truckstop or that are looking at this, if you see a steep decline like this is last week and this is today. So that's why it's always going to look either very high or very low, is because it's going to go off of today instead
Yeah.
of a week's information there as well. So,
Yes,
but yeah.
sir. No, that's pretty cool.
So going
I'm really into the
yeah,
data stuff, so I love it.
perfect. And this is the kind of stuff that you're not going to see on if you go on a recording and a demo, but this is stuff that can help in real time, and that's really what we're trying to accomplish for
For
sure.
sure.
So here's how important, by the way, it is to see those live features. We've been on for what, 5 minutes, and that load's
Yeah.
gone. So in real time, right? Freight moves fast, especially the highest paying freight. So I'll just plug that real quick. Awesome. Let's move on to the next one. I do want to point out that as of right now, it's not on here, but some breadcrumbs for our next conversation, Mike. We are going to launch to where you can see load popularity in the form
Wow.
of a filter. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
if you're
yeah.
curious, right? Like you want to see if it's a popular load or if maybe there hasn't been as many clicks, we're going to start to show that.
Yeah, I know that's going to be. I'm going to be super curious to see if it's going to be based just on rate per mile or based on the lanes. I would guess it's going to be the lanes though, because that's kind of how I was. If I saw a load going to a really really good area, I would almost take not necessarily a hit on the rate, but it didn't have to be the best
Sure.
rate in the world because I know if I got to Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, I was going to get something great out of there. So yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yep.
Yes,
Nope.
sir.
And as soon as it goes live, I'll definitely show exactly what it looks like. We'll do another video. I'll come back and show because I think that's going to be really beneficial for sure.
Yeah.
And then lastly, last time I was on, I showed the extend the search button that allows you to be able to see more loads with a higher deadhead.
Yeah.
We understand that if you have less than 10 loads in an area, it's definitely not ideal to not have as many results. So we're actually going to start showing similar loads, like areas that might have more freight. If you just push out a little bit more, if you just go to a city, just a little bit beyond, to make sure that you get more results.
Yeah.
We've also made it now, like you can see, this is a great example. This little one just popped up. You're on this filter, you're looking for this freight, but you also want to make sure that the new ones that pop up come in. So now you're going to know how many have come in, like per tab, to be able to see that too. So now there's a brand new one. I can click into it. I can view the details and kind of go from there.
Yes, sir.
So that's I know there's some breadcrumbs there. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. It's definitely the summer of new tools at Truckstop, but excited to show more. Really excited for our swap origin and destination filter. I had a lot of different requests on it, but once again, if anyone has any feedback, good, bad, or indifferent, I'm on LinkedIn. You know where to find me. Mike, you've got my information. You're more than welcome to
Yeah,
give it
just
to
drop a
whoever.
comment. But
Yeah.
I love all of the tools that you guys are making it based on kind of convenience rather than it having to be a hard necessity. It's like you guys are just really paying attention to what brokers and carriers are kind of not necessarily complaining about, but just wish was better. And I haven't seen anybody else take it this far, so I'm really excited to see where we go with this. And I can't wait to go kind of deep into like equipment specific type videos too. So we are gonna have those coming too. Whereas if you guys want to see it for a hot shot, for a flatbed, for a reefer, for a straight truck, um, really anything LTL or TL truckload rates, we can dive into that independently too. So I'm really excited about it.
We can go through any of those, and we'll go by most popular, kind of go from there.
Yes, sir. Well, that's gonna do it, guys. Make sure you guys drop a comment. Me and Nate will be here next week, hopefully, if we can, get something together and start, getting you guys more consistent uploads with Truckstop and their load board. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.